Hey guys, welcome to today's video where, guess what we're doing? Playing this game that I've heard about, mostly from MatPat, Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm disturbed. Oh. Doki Doki Literature Club. We turn up the volume. This game's not suitable for those who are easily disturbed. May not have safe experience playing this game. Content warnings. I agree. Dude, how is this a horror game? Now I'm like actually kind of scared though. This game's not suitable for children of those... What the hell? Oh. Let's just go... Sigma. Very good. Hey... I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. What are you hating, man? That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and the good friend since we were children. And the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but it started around high school. We would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's not going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. It's weird. Why are you running away? However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalks and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, you overslept again, you dumb bitch. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You don't have to be a dick about it, man. Like, sure, she's kind of stupid. I mean, look at her haircut, but... Oh yeah. That's mean, Sigma. Oh damn, she glazing me. This one got down bad for me. I'm darn weird. And then they don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. How do they know I'm a dude? I didn't, choose a gender. I showed you the setup process. This is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Whatever you say, Sayori. Cross the street leg together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sigma, have you decided on a club to join yet this year? Club? I told you already I'm not really interested in joining any club. That's fair. I've been looking either. Hey, that's not true. You told me to join a club this year. Well, if I didn't join one, then do I still have to join? This seems kind of stupid. Why does she get to influence this? Sure, it's a possibility that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Damn, that's crazy. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh, so they're in Japan, I think. Maybe not? I'm not sure. From the art style, I'm getting anime, but I'm not sure. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills. Bitch, I'm talking to you right now. I can socialize plenty. Bitch, you wanna fight me? You wanna fucking fight me? This bitch wanna fight me. Oh, your happiness is really important to me. Thank you. Are you happy now? But I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What is a NEET? I'll look that up later. In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. Is that never engaging everybody's time? Neat. Never engaging everybody's time. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? That is an excellent question. Why is it so loud? I have to turn the volume down now. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if it does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Is that a good thing? That seems like a good thing. You're hey, the school day is over. We can go play some Fortnite and watch One Piece or something. Some motivation, clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs because I have no choice but to start with the anime. No, I don't think you have to start with the anime club. I'm pretty sure you can pick whatever you want. This doesn't seem... whatever. Hello, Sayori. Of course she's in the anime club. This bitch won't stop following me around. Look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, if you're ever worse than me sometimes, I'm impressed. Does that mean worse than me? What am I worse than at? You don't need to wait up for me. It's not going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie, what is that face? Why is she sweating? And is that like her nose? Like, I'll put an arrow on screen to where it is. But is that like a drop of sweat or is that her nose? It's like so small that I can't tell. And there's one going down the side of her face. Is that her nose? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm sure 99% of what she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. As the first one to show off interest after one proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Oh, wait, does that mean you can't read? Which of illiterate. Actually, Japan probably has like the highest literacy rates. I cannot say that. Come on, please, why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Number one, learn this, boys. No, don't do that. Don't bring people into the group. If they don't want to be in the group chat, they don't have to be. I mean, you can indoctrinate them into the clan, but that's fine. That's a completely different thing. Esports and whatever. Like, just kidnap their family. Just do what Duolingo does. It's not even that hard. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hey. Don't make promises you can't keep. Wait, why is she laughing so much? It's like, ha. And then I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have people plan all this out. It seems like this, like sections like these is where we're like talking to ourselves. I let out a long sigh. Shut up, you MacBook. It's making loud whirring sounds. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. This day marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. She actually follows Sayori across the school and upstairs section of the classes I rarely visit, being generally used for the third classes and activities. Wait, do I just talk? Is this the whole game? So you don't call me a new member. Hey, I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yo, I'm starting to kind of like this club. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? How do they know I'm a dude? I didn't answer that. What if I want to be a girl? This isn't fair. Make such a pretty girl. Way to kill the atmosphere. What? Ah, Sigma, what a nice surprise. Oh. Is she the, like, leader? I've heard that she's, like, the main person that gets people to start killing each other, so I'm not sure. Welcome to the club. Escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What the hell, man? I didn't want to play as a gooner. Now I'm playing as a gooner. What are you looking at? Not you, I mean, shorty. You want to say something? Say it. You're ugly as fuck. Screw off. Sorry? Natsuki. Girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Small figure makes me think she's probably a first. Damn! Just called her a toddler. It's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. I don't really want to be here. That is, I'll ignore her. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Yay! Wait, I thought you just said she was a bitch. So is she a bitch or not a bitch? Like, is she a lively, happy person? Or is she just a grumpy fuck? I'm really confused. Mrs. Yuri, the smartest in the club. Duh, dude. Having purple hair does not make you the smartest. I'm pretty sure dyeing your hair purple sets you back like 3 trillion brain cells. Don't say things like that. She's literally glazing you. What are you yapping about? Let her glaze. Yuri, who appears compatibly more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Yuri. Wait, but Natsuki didn't do anything. And Yuri's just being a shy girl. Like, Natsuki's like, yeah, these are my friends. They're pretty cool, you know? And Yuri's like, shut the fuck up. You can't say those things about me. You know I'm self-conscious. That's like, well, you can obviously tell she can never put up with their energy. The game's kind of weird. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika. Oh, are they holding hands? I'll point that out. I think they're holding hands. It's cute. Smile sweetly. Wait, does this turn into a whole love triangle where everybody's trying to kill each other for me? Sigma. I see you, baby girl. I see you. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Oh, wait. For a second there, I thought it was like me inferring just from meeting her. And I'm like, how do I know that she's athletic or smart? Like, sure, maybe beautiful's like first thing, but like, you don't even know her personality, dog. You're jumping to all sorts of conclusions that not so good. Basically, completely out of my league. Well, I think she's gonna start killing people for me. So I wouldn't put that out of the question. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monika. Why is everybody stuttering and like laughing? It's like, thanks, Monika. It's like, dude, just talk like a normal human being. Some chick walks up to me and smiles. I'm gonna be like, who the hell are you? I don't know anybody. What is this? I'm just sitting down here in my basement. This is where I live, dog. This is where I live. And I guess I talked to this pink-haired girl. Yeah, everybody has like a stutter or a lisp where they're constantly laughing. What is that about? Like, is there a lisp whoa. Is there a lisp epidemic in Japan that I'm just not aware of? Or is it just in like all literature clubs? Like, you just can't talk like a normal person if you can read and enjoy reading. I enjoy reading. Whoa, that's why I play. No, that's not how lisp sounds. I'm sorry. Come sit down, Sigma. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. What do? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. Damn, they're already crushing. Dude, this is gonna be funny. I mean, killing each other over a dude is not funny. Don't do that. It's not nice. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Ooh, what is this? It's like the... Shit, I can't do this on camera. Oh well. Look at that face. I'm so sorry, man. Sorry, I got a little too excited. I still can't tell. Is that her nose or is that a bead of sweat? And then this lady's just got like a hole in the middle of her face. It's not even nose. It's just like it's like this. It's like her mouth is here, and she's like, and then it's just like another miniature mouth, and yeah. Or she's just really white, and her nose just blends in. See, with Yuri, I can tell what her nose actually is, because they give like enough form. And then there's that like side thing. How about I make some tea as well? Why are they simping, dog? They just told me that I'm addicted to anime and video games and whatever. So widen so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Take it. See you next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Owowa? You-wowa? You-wo. Ooh, whoa. I don't know how to read that. Owowa? I know there's not two W's, but that feels like how you're supposed to read it. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. What do they look like? Drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we used to make the ears. So cute. No idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Wait. Am I saying this, Monika? Also, why are, each time they talk, they're, staring at me, and it's already weird, because it's like, I didn't know you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. I don't, what are these girls' attitudes? They're just like, dude, you're really good at baking. She's like, fuck off. Just take one. Jesus. It's delicious. So you touch with your mouth full and has already managed to get icing on your face. That's easy, easy not to do. You just it's just one bite. You're just like, oh. Turn the cupcakes around my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Pretty sure she did. We established she made the cupcakes. Do they think they just bought them? Oh, it's icing. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I mean, you did. Haven't I heard this song before? What? Why are they blushing now? It's really weird. Made them for you or anything. Wait, so it sounds like technically did. Sayori said. It sounds like Natsuki is mad for some reason. Asked. Natsuki does have a nose. Nose enters the chat. Well, maybe, but not for you. You dummy. Why is you italicized? Human speech is not italicized. You. Y-O-U exclamation mark. Alright. Why is she getting mad? It's stupid. It's I'm thanking her. And she's like, no, I hate you. I hate your ugly ass. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the comment. That makes sense. Carrying the tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this class. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Sure, I guess. Now I can't really see her nose, the purple hair girl's nose. I guess. Her nose is fading. Monika, I can tell that little dot is her nose. I don't know why, but I can just tell that it's a nose. Don't make fun of my nose, Scott. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. Wait, how would they know? This is the weirdest thing ever. It's like gossip, but it's right in front of her. It's like she has a crush on you. She's just standing right next to her like, what the fuck, man? How do you know this? That's not... Oh, Monika's gonna start killing bitches. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I would be too. It's like, why the fuck are you dissing me? And I'm right next to you. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Do you have to join a club in high school in, Japan or something? Because I know that there's, extracurricular stuff, and plenty of people in high school don't do that. So what is this logic? Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Aren't you a leader of the debate club? Haha, well, Why isn't, she's not blushing. She just crosses her arms and It's so weird, dude. She's like, is that like, I can't tell if her legs are crossed because I can't see very well with the thing. But I'm so confused, man. Well, you know, why are they? And then she's gonna start raging at me for glazing her. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. How does a baking club have politics? How does a literature club have politics? And you're already in a literature club. I guess debate sometimes has politics. We have a debate club at my school, and they debate about random shit like Raising Cane's or Chick-fil-A. The answer is Raising Cane's. If you don't say Raising Cane's, you don't deserve to subscribe. But still do. This is about the time that I say hit that subscribe button. How does an athletics club have politics? Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity of how to prepare for events. That's not what a debate club is. That's like student council. Does this bitch even know what she's talking about? I don't think she does. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. It encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. And then, so Sayori's trying to hold her hand again. The hand holder part too. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. To work hard to convince people that it's both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like festival that much more important. Wait, why? It's literature club. You do literally nothing. Is festival like a carnival or is it a dance? Confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. It's a reading club. You just read. How are you going to grow? Like, can you get better at reading? Like, I read plenty of things, and I'm not sure I get better at reading. My vocabulary widens. Like, how do you get better at reading? Because by the time that you're by, like, grade 4, you should be able to read everything, understand, like, the pauses between periods, like, a natural speaking pace when you're reading as well out loud. Like, I don't... Are they all illiterate? I'm so confused where this is going. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Reading! Wait, yeah, why are they're like, both of the short, like, or wait. No, wait, I don't know where I was going with that, but this one's short and this one's also short, but like, whatever. All interested. Am I sitting down? It feels so weird. Like the perspective that I'm looking at them from. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we are also delayed by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Sigma, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly peeks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the room for a teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Just like how you're about to die and be sent to that good old... I don't really know. Burning rock down under. Actually, wait, no. Monika. Monika's the devil or something. Or is it that other short girl, not the one that brought us to the club? She's just raging. You know what? Yuri and Monika are the two people that I'm actually going to remember their names because they're not ridiculous. Like, I'm not saying Sayori. Shit, now I remembered her name. I'm not saying that over and over and over again. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clean, passionate about... Okay, she seems so reserved by a timid moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up and that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. She's antisocial. Just like those Reds. But you know, I like a lot of things. Story with deep psychological elements also usually immerse me as well. This feels weird. Is Yuri gonna kill someone? She seems like the most, like, level-headed one, but this is weird. Like, I guess it's just a normal conversation, and I have the context of how weird this is gonna be, so I'm not sure. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, sort of, I guess. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Just really grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, man. And you're still pulling. Really? I wouldn't have expected that. Monika's gonna start stabbing people just by day 2. She's not gonna show up. She's just gonna be like, oh yeah, Yuri? She got hit by a car. And then, well, it was actually a drive-by assailant with a 12-gauge shotgun. Don't ask why I know that. Someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or at least takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Well, you're reading like the Ugly Duckling shit. Like you're a kindergartner. Shut up. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. She's also simping, but you just yelled at me for calling your cupcakes good. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give me that back. Fine. Your cupcake, everything about you's just as cute as you are. Okay? So he slides up behind Natsuki and puts hands on her shoulders. That's a weird detail. So you guys start strangling her? I'm not cute. Is that a bad thing? Write down your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Okay. Not a very confident writer yet. How would you know that? That seems like I guess. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Cool. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get all a little bit more comfortable. Isn't that right, Sigma? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Siri may have convinced me to stop, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Harumph! Wolverine. No, that's Black Panther. I'm sorry, dude. I'm embarrassing all the Marvel fans as well. And X-Men. Sigma, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I do need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. It's a gooner, dude. I don't want to play as a gooner. Can I play as literally anyone else? I'd rather be Monika killing people than a gooner. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Excellent decision. Join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! Oh shit. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Tonight's assignment, yep. Yes. Look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? Yeah. Sigma, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! That the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Wait, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. I'll really be happy. I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. You know what? I want what's her name to be. Oh. Okay. Shiny. Shame. Fickle. Wrath. Misfortune. Frightening. Misery. That seems like the warm portrait, lad, fester, philosophy, marriage, fantasy, prayer, headphones. None of these are loud. That's not a bad thing, but I guess so. Tenacious, yes. Massacre. Uncanny. Breathe sunset, cheeks. Swimsuit, extreme, friends, kiss. But giggle, landscape. Oh, lust. Lust. Why are they there? Grief. Oh, yes. Grief. Heartbeat, because I'm like a gooner, so I'm gonna write like a gooner. Incongruent. Yes. Atone. Yes. Atone for your crimes. Explode. And then end it with milk. And then, oh, death. Of course. Hi again, Sigma. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. It was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sigma. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a consignment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you planned us to come here and hang out or what. But if you didn't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Oh, is she gonna try to kill me? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Sorry, that was weird. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Sigma always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Coming with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. I almost set your house on fire once. Wait, but you're next door neighbors, so how is her dirty room distracting? Like, you don't live in the same house. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and Sigma will become good friends, too. Sayori? So, you know, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made out of a big deal when it's not really not. What did I do? Hey, sorry, Yuri. Wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about this. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reached into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Is it a manga? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? This is weird, dude. And her body's like a 3-dimensional shape, but her face is very flat, very 2-dimensional. It's like 3-dimensional body and 2-dimensional face, which I think is kind of weird. Picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, think you'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take out the book. Phew. You can read it at your own pace. forward to hearing what you think. Everyone's settled in. I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Monika are having a cheery conversation, and the corner of Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I'm really curious about talking to Yuri a little bit more. Okay. Cover of her book. It's the same book that she lent to me. Other than that, she just seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks an eyeglass at me and her eyes meet for a split second. Makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Since I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading this a bit, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious about here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. She obviously bought the book for you, dumbass. Like, what even is this? Like, this is so obvious. It's blatantly obvious that they all have a crush on you, and you're just like, I like Minecraft and manga. Definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Very close to the book, it scans your eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't actually give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. While her life isn't in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sigma? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. That's crazy. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes, you are. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry. Dude, this game is honestly kind of boring. I was saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really do think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I stay here, right? So into the sea next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. But you're sitting next to her, so why is it like she's over you? It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... You're really gonna apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, ahaha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up past Yuri's and hold book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Ew. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds... Yeah, so this is what she's been looking like. And is her hair black or purple? I can't tell if it's black or purple. This is beautiful. What happened to the other stuff? It's like they pop in and out with weird stuff. I assume my right arm on the side of the book. The way I turn a page and Yuri slides onto the thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Once I forget Yuri's face again memorized me enough to be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. And continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. It's kind of weird. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But hey, they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Let's see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. Why is she standing up now? We were just sitting down, and now she's just gone. She just said, nope, I'm good. But Sigma, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more of, it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everybody. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Moves her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or do you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off of the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Pull out their poems. Dude, I've almost spent an hour on this. This video is gonna be like 4 hours long. It's ridiculous. Story is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf from a spiral notebook. On the other side, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Yes. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Yuri, because we're playing our cards right. So I should start with her. Exceptional. What was that? Did I just say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends covering her whole face. She's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, it's a huge compliment coming from me. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Yuri stared at me blatantly, poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She shakes her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. There are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I've been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think, in other words, I tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's all her demeanor totally changes. Samurai is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everybody else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Thanks, you too. Now thinking can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Love to share my thoughts on the process behind it. Stuff is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last to get replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. No, that was actually pretty nice handwriting. What? I didn't think of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Hey, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. I wasn't too short. I actually write longer poems. No, not at all. Oh, why did I put no there? No, I'm simping. God, Peter. I'm really glad you like it. I'm sure. It was cool. It's about a street lamp and the future. I don't know what that means. Is your galaxy just getting swallowed by the future? Just this giant blue and green orb and you're just on this little island in space sitting next to a street lamp? Cool. I'm into ghost Yuri. Hoo-hoo? Ha. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Sigma. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't really glance over that after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their world. They usually tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Really? I didn't get a ghost from that at all. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Hey? It's nothing, really. This was impressive, too, so, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Sigma. Me too. Probably Monika, so she doesn't kill me. Hi, Sigma. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear. I was just suggesting from the club, like new activities or things we can do better. Always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, just gonna float. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sigma. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Sigma. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Yeah? That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, Yuri feels like this is kind of writing, right? Yep, writing full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Siri, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Oh my god, why is there so much reading? It's a literature club, but like, whatever. I had to take a piss, so I will be back on this.
Subscribe for part 2.